and good evening to everyone. Let me begin by saying thank you so much to everyone that's come out this evening. We are so very excited because DeKalb County today officially launches our DeKalb United Sports Commission. And let me say, for us, this is a major leap. As all of you in this room are aware, next year we will be host, and I say we because it is the entire Metro Atlanta area, to the FIFA World Cup. That deserves a round of applause. And let me say that the World Cup is 5 times the size of the Super Bowl. So there is an enormous amount of potential for DeKalb County, for our businesses, for those that are in entertainment, and we want to ensure that DeKalb County capitalizes upon it. So at this time, we are going to begin with greetings. So if we can, let's roll the video, please. Hello, I'm Lorraine Cochran-Johnson, Chief Executive Officer of DeKalb County. Today, we celebrate the official launch of the DeKalb United Sports Commission, a partnership between DeKalb County government and Discover DeKalb that brings together public, private, and community partners under one unified vision. This commission was created to strengthen DeKalb's leadership in sports, tourism, and hospitality, ensuring that our residents, our businesses, and our cities all benefit from the incredible opportunities ahead. As major events come to the Atlanta region, including the 2026 FIFA World Cup, DeKalb will play an essential role in welcoming fans from around the world. Through DeKalb United, we are making sure that our hotels are booked, our restaurants are full, our shops are thriving, and our communities are engaged. This initiative is about unity, pride, and progress. It's about leveraging the excitement of sports to build economic momentum that lasts long after the final whistle. When we work together, every goal scored on the field becomes an opportunity for our local economy to grow. To everyone who helped make this possible, thank you. DeKalb United represents the best of who we are: innovative, inclusive, and unstoppable. Together, we're not just preparing for the world to come to DeKalb, we're preparing to show the world what DeKalb can do. Let me acknowledge Diamond Lewis, who is in charge of all of our visual communications, and her team for creating an absolutely incredible video. I'd like to say that we monitor close what's happening throughout Metro Atlanta. And DeKalb County is at this moment the second county to officially launch. And let me say that we've done it in a really big way. So thanks to everyone who's worked with us. And also, before I move forward with the presentation, I have to give a few more thanks. I'd like to acknowledge Neil McNabb, the Executive Director of Rush Union Soccer here in Georgia. We had several teams out front for those of you who arrived earlier. We also have to acknowledge Jack Mayer, who is the Director of Rush Union Soccer. And also Jim Walker, the Executive Director of Georgia Soccer, for your participation and your presence. If you're here, please stand so folks can say hi to you. Thank you. We look forward to continuing to work with you all as we move forward. And at this time, we will have greetings from Mayor Brian Mock here in the city of Chamblee. And let me say thank you so much for opening your doors, opening your home, your city hall to us this evening. And just to give you a little bit about Mayor Mock, he was elected Chamblee's first openly gay mayor in 2021. In 8 years on the council, a champion for equity and inclusion, he has led initiatives advancing affordable housing, as well as protection of human rights and criminal justice reform. With over 30 years in the hospitality industry, he is a certified hotel administrator and chairman of Discover DeKalb, as well as our sports council. Deeply committed to service, Mayor Mock serves on numerous community boards and statewide municipal associations. He is a proud advocate for youth, families, and building more connected and inclusive communities. And I couldn't be more proud to call him a friend, and I'm proud to serve alongside you. Come on up, Mayor Mock.
So I need a copy of that. That introduction was longer than my speech will be, I promise. I found out a little while ago that I was giving greetings. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the city of Chamblee. Welcome to the People's House. We are absolutely delighted here to have you here with us this evening and show off a little bit. And if you've not been to Chamblee in a little while, if it's been some time since you've been over, I invite you to come back when you can stay longer and actually go around and look around our downtown and see all of the changes that have been made in the last 5 or 10 years. I have people drive through all the time that haven't been here in a few years, and they always call me and say, "Wow, what happened?" It's a different place. You are in the People's House, our city hall. This is you hear about during COVID. You hear about all the COVID babies. Well, this is our COVID baby. This building came out of the ground during COVID in 2020. We had budgeted $17 million for it. And we opened it at the end of 2022. We stayed on budget with a 1.5% interest rate. Try doing that today. I guarantee you this building today coming out of the ground would be around $50 million. So it's just, this is one of those things where council had the option of saying we need to pause because of COVID, or we need to push through, and we pushed through. And this is the result. Madam CEO, thank you for bringing us all together. It goes without saying that things happen better in a collaborative approach. And our being the second only to Atlanta, I believe, to introduce all of this to our co-workers here and our peers and the folks that are going to make this happen, it says a lot. It says a lot about the CEO's vision and where we're going with this. The economic impact to say that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, it really is. 300,000 people within a 2-week, 3-week period dropped in our front door. Imagine what all of our cities in DeKalb could benefit, how we could all benefit from this. So I'm excited to see the presentation. I'm excited to work with my peers in other cities to make to blow it out of the water here in DeKalb County and to really shine for the world to see. So thank you again for being with us, and please enjoy your evening.
Well, let me say, Mayor Mock, your slide was already there because there's absolutely no way we would come here and you not speak this evening into your home. Now, if I can just get myself back on target here. Okay, now we're back on target. And also, I'm actually stunned by 17 million. Because let me say that in this room, and we are going to acknowledge all of our mayors and all of our members of City Council that have come out this evening, but what you've done here and also the city of Brookhaven is inspirational for DeKalb County. because I look forward to the day that we build and construct a municipal complex for our county. So yes, we will clap to that because it's time. But 1% interest rate, my God, those days are gone. We'll have to figure it out with far more interest. So next up, we'll have James Sismanakis from Discover DeKalb. And James is the Executive Director and CEO, and he leads efforts to grow tourism and economic development across DeKalb County. Under his leadership, Discover DeKalb has launched innovative projects, including DeKalb Talks Tourism Podcast, the first mobile podcast van for a destination organization in the state of Georgia, perhaps in the Southeast region. Also, new initiatives that celebrate local culture as well as cuisine. A Marshall University graduate with a master's in global hospitality management from Georgia State University, James is pursuing his PhD at Clemson University and serves on multiple state tourism and hospitality boards. And it has always been a pleasure working with him. He truly lives tourism. So at this time, come on up, and we look forward to hearing from you, and I'm excited about working with you.
Well, I'd like to thank Madam CEO for putting this on, and I want to thank everyone for being here because this is a great day for tourism. It's a great day for DeKalb, for Discover DeKalb, Sports DeKalb, and we are so excited because this brings all of DeKalb County together, and this brings the ability to bring important players from the county, the cities, transportation, Atlanta, MARTA, fire, police, everything that we need to bring together for doing an international event for roughly 2 months. But the beauty of this organization is not just the fact that we're doing the FIFA World Cup, but we can expand into all the big events that are going on through Atlanta and through DeKalb County. So we want to thank everyone who is participating today. We want to thank the cities who are going to be doing phenomenal watch parties to bring citizens in to stay, to bring the local citizens of the cities and the county to be able to watch the games. And we're looking at major events already. Well, I'm going to talk about it now because I don't have but a short window here. But we're excited about some international events that we're going to bring to DeKalb and some international clubs coming to DeKalb. You can get more information about that just by seeing me. So I want to make it quick now by saying thank you, Madam CEO, for creating this group. Thank you, DeKalb County, for creating this group. And thank you all for being here tonight. We're looking forward to running with this new organization.
James, thank you for those words. It is very true that this is a sports commission. Once we're done with the FIFA World Cup, we're now moving forward and looking towards the Super Bowl. So this commission will serve as the storing house and the vehicle that promotes all major events for the metro area. So this was long overdue, and we're very excited about it. And next, we have Mr. Hilton Howell. And he is, many of you are familiar with the Assembly, which is Gray Media. And Mr. Howell, he is the chairman and CEO. And when I say to you that this man moves faster than me, I can remember back around 2019 when I first went out to the Assembly and it was just dirt and trailers. And I stood there and an entire group talked about the vision, and I looked from left to right, but you couldn't see anything. And literally within 2 years, I returned, and he has built here in Metro Atlanta, but most importantly in DeKalb County, one of the most, or shall I say, the preeminent film studio. And we're very proud of what you've done We're proud of your dedication and what you've given to DeKalb County. And under his leadership, Gray has grown from a small Georgia broadcaster into the nation's largest owner of top-rated local television stations, reaching more than 1/3 of U.S. households. I repeat, more than 1/3 of United States households. A visionary business leader with over 30 years of experience in broadcasting and insurance, Hilton also serves as chairman, president, and CEO of Atlantic American Corporation. A Baylor and University of Texas graduate, he has received numerous honors for his leadership in media and philanthropy, and continues to shape Atlanta's creative and economic landscape. And let me say that he has an absolutely beautiful wife who I know to be his motivation and who is just also an absolute jewel. So I'm convinced that's who you name the jewel box after. But you come on up and let's give Hilton a warm round of applause.
You know, I just want to say one thing, how proud I am to be a corporate citizen of this county. And it's largely because of leadership that I have seen in all of these recent years. You know, we are citizens at a corporate level. Our headquarters is in Brookhaven, and our studios are in Doraville, so we're on either side of Chamblee. I just want you to know. But I'm working on getting in Chamblee, too. The good thing about all of this, that's all DeKalb. Now, let me tell you, leadership is what it takes to bring this group together. And I wasn't really sure what tonight was about, but I knew it was this, that our Madam CEO was going to lead at a time that this whole city needs leadership. We all have to realize that FIFA is at least as big as the Olympics, all right? We spent years preparing for the Olympics, and we only have months ahead of us before the world is going to be at our doorstep. And there is nothing more important than when the world comes to visit, then we are prepared and ready to host, all right? That's why this committee and all of you are so very important. Now, let me tell you what we aspire at Gray Media to do, and Assembly Studios. And as I mention Assembly Studios, I'd like to recognize Justin Campbell. Justin, stand up real quickly. I'm sure all of you know Justin. He looks after all of that stuff over there for us, and it's a wonderful sort of event. But as you know, we have a public-private park that hosts about 5,000 folks. It is not a seated facility, but it's one that you come in with blankets to sit down, picnics, what I call the old-fashioned facility. It's got a beautiful water park, and behind it, as it stands right now, and you can see all this on Instagram, it has the largest television screen standing 140 feet tall in the United States. Well, by the time of FIFA, we're going to have the largest television inside what I have deemed the Pringle, because it looks like a Pringle, chip turned upside down. But it's going to be a band shell, and we are building, as we speak, a custom television television screen that will fit in the middle. So we are aspiring, with permission from FIFA accordingly, to open up a viewing facility for folks that can come in and really make a special event here in DeKalb, in Doraville, right next to the border with Chamblee. And I think it's going to be, hopefully, a remarkable event, because this is really fun. And one of the things that Gray Media is very lucky about, and where it led to these aspirations with regard to FIFA, is that we have Telemundo Atlanta and throughout the American South. And so Telemundo is the Spanish language broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup. And so we can at least do something in Spanish, guys. How many of you speak Spanish? In any event, we will see Fox is the official broadcaster of the English language version. And we're good friends there, so we will see what we can put together. But I'm very hopeful, and I will tell you this. Our company is, Justin is, our whole team is committed to work with DeKalb to make sure that this is the shining star performer in all of Georgia when all those folks come here to visit. So thank you for being here tonight, and I look forward to the next, 6 months, right? I mean, it's going to be here before you know it. Thank you.
Let me say that Hilton has been a bit modest because his location to date has the capacity and is the largest viewing station at this point in the metro Atlanta area. So you'll see a little bit later here. We're just going to keep going on past me because there's a lot of people in this room that made tonight possible. And I want to acknowledge the DeKalb County Board of Commissioners and their vision. I ask that all commissioners that are present please stand. District 1 Commissioner Robert Patrick, District 2 Commissioner Michelle Long Spears, District 3 Commissioner Nicole Messiah, District 4 Commissioner Shakira Johnson is present. District 5 Commissioner Marita Davis Johnson could not be here this evening, but sends her excitement and said, balls up. Commissioner Ted Terry for Super District 6, and also Commissioner Ladina Bolton for Super District 7. Thank you all so much for the vision. Thank you for saying, let's get this done, and we are excited to deliver. Now, also, we have to acknowledge, I'm very proud to say, if you read the banner behind us, it says, one DeKalb, one goal. And for a long time, we've said that, but I am truly, as the CEO of DeKalb County, doing what I can to bring us together in unprecedented ways. So with that being said, I'm going to acknowledge all 12 of our mayors. I know that Mayor Elmore is not here this evening from the city of Avondale Estates, but we have representation. So at this time, anyone who's present for Avondale Estates, please stand. No okay. Well, we're going to keep going. Anyone here from, of course, Mayor John Park from the city of Brookhaven, thank you. We also have, of course, Mayor Mock from the city of Chamblee. Thank you. And there's several council members that are here as well. So if you care to stand as I call your name, stand up. Mayor Patty Garrett from the city of Decatur. We also have Mayor Garman from the city of Doraville. And we have, just walking in all casual, Commissioner Ted Terry from Super District 6. We acknowledged him, but we're going to just put you right in the fold. We have also Mayor Deutsch from the city of Dunwoody that's present. We have present also Mayor Shamika Reynolds from the city of Lithonia that is with us this evening. We have also representation from the city of Pine Lake, although Mayor Randy Hall could not be present. Thank you. Mayor Cobble is not present, but she has sent representation from the city of Stonecrest. Beverly Jones from the city of Stone Mountain, and also Mayor Frank Almond from the city of Tucker. We are very proud, thank you, to work with each and every one of you, and thank you all for coming out this evening. And let me also say that we had to acknowledge our chiefs and directors across DeKalb County that are associated with public safety. Because with the influx of individuals that we will have coming into Metro Atlanta, let me acknowledge we have had countless hours of conversation leading up to this day, and they will continue throughout the World Cup. Let's acknowledge at this time our Fire Chief, Darnell Fulham, our Interim Police Chief, Gregory Padrick, and also our Director of Emergency Management, who recently joined us, Claire Avery. Was Claire able to make it this evening? Okay, she was not. Now, and also you have on your table a QR code that gives you all things associated with DeKalb United. And I want to acknowledge Martha Ravello at this time. Martha majors in all things, whether it's legislative priorities, whether it's working with all 12 of the cities, or if it's the FIFA World Cup. I'm thankful for her and her Rolodex. She functions technically as DeKalb County's first chief intergovernmental liaison. So she works with all 12 of our cities to make sure that there's no bottlenecks and that we move progressively forward. And thank you for your work. Let's give her a round of applause. And I am very proud of our website. If you haven't visited, it's very vibrant, it's very colorful. And of course, it will evolve depending upon what activity. When it's time for football, you go there, you're going to see a man catching a football. So whatever we have on our plate at the commission during that time, we will update ourselves accordingly. But it is a very interactive website. It does list all 12 of our cities. All of our mayors are recognized. And also we have entertainment and attractions, because for people that are coming to see us, we wanted to list the best that we have. And I'm thankful because now we pass this all over to Mr. Sismanakis at Discover DeKalb. But as you go to the website, I want you to know that it continues to evolve. So if there are facilities within your jurisdiction, your city that you're familiar with that need to be listed, please feel free. Just send us an email so that we can list all things. And James, I almost feel like it. Would you like to join me? Do you have anything to say? Because we've done this presentation jointly previously. So he won't. In case there's anything for me to chime in. Yeah, because, you know, when it came to attractions, we have everything there from our trails. Our parks are also very important. Of course, Callenwald and many of our art centers are listed there. Of course, Stone Mountain Park, the Assembly, Michael C. Carlos Museum. So please feel free to visit. And if there are facilities within DeKalb County for entertainment that you believe should be listed, feel free to reach out to us.
One thing before you move on, Madam CEO, if you see PDK, the reason that's on there is because it's a focal point for many, many jets to come in, FIFA president, other presidents and organizations. And part of the goal is we want to make sure that when these jets are landing, they know they're in DeKalb, they're in Chamblee, DeKalb. They're not just landing what they think is in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to showcase PDK is in Chamblee, DeKalb County. So.
And let me add to that. How many of you in this room are aware that PDK Airport is the second busiest airport in the state of Georgia? Yes, it is. And we are really excited. As a matter of fact, just before I got over here, it actually came yesterday, but we have received a $675,000 grant opportunity for the airport. And we're really excited because we feel that there should be greater investment in PDK. So also you will notice that we are updating the signage. We're moving towards advertising there and doing some really great things that are really long overdue for an airport that has the capacity and the impact on the state of Georgia that PDK does. So thanks for pointing that out. Also, when you go to the website, and I love the imagery, let me say the designer of our website is actually present. Yes, George Sheedley, please stand. You look very creative. And the work and imagery that you chose is absolutely phenomenal. So all of our restaurants are listed, and we have them by category. And again, as you visit for your city, this was months of research, including interns during the summer, please feel free to reach out, because when you go, there's also, you can click, and all of our links are interactive so that people can go over and visit the location. And of course, also with hotels. I know, of course, Mayor Mock, you are in the hotel business. We have listed all of our hotels because, as we said, you know, for business owners, many of you have lived through a lot, whether it's been COVID and now coming out, and now with, you know, projections saying we're headed towards a recession. We want to make sure that we adequately advertise to help you make money. Anything to say?
No, I mean, this is exciting because it is a full DeKalb listing of hotels with links. And so it's got everything DeKalb in here. So we're excited about that. The next part, like I kind of briefly mentioned in my little welcome, is watch parties are extremely important because this is the time that the cities can showcase their community. There is a fee to have watch parties. The website has directions, or will have directions, one of the two, on how to do watch parties. So we already have the city of Decatur, Chamblee, Tucker with Tucker Brewing Company, the largest beer garden in Georgia, and then the Pringle. I love that name. You got to keep that name. So between the Pringle, Decatur, Chamblee, and Assembly, we already have watch parties. More cities that you're doing watch parties, please let us know so we can coordinate an effort so everyone knows where the watch parties are. And one little other tidbit, if you have a bar running sports year-round, they can do watch parties as well.
And let us say also that when you go to the website, there's an entire resource directory so that you can download information so that you understand how to go about setting yourself up. And Martha, please feel free. She's like Vanna White back there with her to remind everyone to please visit the QR code, and it will carry you over. And actually, that may be the end. I think we've spoken long enough. I'd like to say thank you to all the council members that came out this evening. I'd like to ask each and every one of you to please stand at this time for all of our city council members, because many of you did not take executive privilege when we went around the room. And we are very thankful for each and every one of you. And at this time, I hope I've not left anyone out. Oh, I also have to acknowledge, and I want you guys to stand, my DeKalb Community Council members that came out this evening after receiving invitations. If you are a member of the DeKalb Community Council, thank you for taking the time to come out. These are individuals who come out and assist us with community events, and also they are the front line in their respective communities. So we definitely want to give you a heartfelt thank you. And again, feel free. Hopefully everyone has picked up their boxes as you came in. But now just feel free to fellowship and try and finish the good food that we have here. And thank you all for helping us kick off what we believe to be the best website and marketing tool yet created to move forward FIFA for any county. Thank you all. Okay. Yes, also, I am out of order. We have several of our state representatives that are here in the house this evening, starting with Ms. Doreen Carter, who's one of our state representatives. I'm not sure. Thank you for coming out. Earlier, we had State Representative Carla Drenner that stopped in but wasn't able to stay with us long this evening. But again, all of our state reps were invited. We appreciate you. We appreciate the work you do on behalf of the people. And again, thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you so much. Okay.